Good Monday. I'm Chris Folk. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona.
Good morning. Today with us is McKay, and he is one of those creative people that we have in Fort Wayne. And he wears many hats, but he's pretty good at a lot of things. That's kind of rare. Sometimes people try to do a lot of things and then they end up not doing good on many things.
Right.
But on his case, he's very widespread, and at the same time, he does a pretty good job at it.
He's a Renaissance man.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about this thing, and don't guess his age. We're not going to tell how old he is.
It's leap year, right? So I get to
deduct.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with Flashing Edge Promotions, and we do marketing, branding promotions for businesses that need it. We also specialize in social media campaigns, so Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, any of those kinds of things.
Okay.
That most people, especially businesses, they're so busy running their business, they don't
Right.
have time to even think about Facebook, Twitter, but it's kind of like going where the people are, and so many people are
That's
on
right.
the social networking to be able to utilize that, to their capacity. For the most part, Facebook and Twitter are free, so to be able to educate yourself in ways to use that, it gives us a chance to do that and help businesses in a lot of ways.
How long have you been doing that?
Our promotions company's actually been going since June, but I've been part of social media since it started because I have 20 years radio experience. So when social media was starting, that was how I interacted when I was on the air, interact with the listeners through, all the way back to MySpace, So even that's kind of gone the way of the dodo, but now everybody's on Facebook. So you use Facebook to interact with the listeners and with the fans, with the consumers. So that's what we try to specialize in.
Great. So, this is Monday Morning Jolt, obviously, and we
Yes.
want to know, Monday may not be the start of your work week, but let's assume it is. And how do you jumpstart the first day of your work week?
It depends. If I've not slept the night before, 5-hour energy is my best friend. It works. And,
It works.
It does work. Or if it's just a regular day, then just a nice cup of coffee. I like to kind of start off on the calm side because once I hit the ground running, I don't stop. So I kind of take my time, enjoy my coffee. If I'm up with my daughters, we kind of get up and just have fun, put some music on, and that kind of keeps us going.
So, do you have, do you keep track of all your projects, and do you review those, and do you figure out how?
Oh, sure. Well, I have, it's kind of an old school radio trick for me is I keep a big dry erase board
Right.
in my studio, and so I have all my projects, the things that are kind of on the burner that are already in motion,
Mhm.
ones that are kind of in discussion, and then kind of the dream projects of either people that I'm talking with or people that I want to try to meet as potential clients.
The dry erase board is a great thing, because
Mm.
it keeps things right in front of you, I think,
Yeah.
and that you have to look, and you can also put your long-term goals.
I just have really bad handwriting, so I usually have to take it off and write it
What
down.
was I supposed to do?
Because otherwise it starts to go like this, and it looks really bad.
Yeah. So what kind of advice can you give people that are doing businesses? Like one tip that you can give in your professional experience. You have been at this for a long time now.
I would say the big thing that we try to specialize with Flashing Edge is in more, not so much guerrilla marketing, but power marketing. If you can start a spark within the community, power marketing, if you can find that spark that sets a flame about your business, whether you've got people suggesting your restaurants or they're suggesting, your massage therapy or whatever it is that you do, then once...
Get the buzz.
Yeah, because, you go on Facebook, people are posting movie trailers and,
Mhm.
clips of whatever, or, links to their favorite new, restaurants, and people go to those places because they trust each other's opinion.
Right.
So if you've got somebody already that's tried your product or your service, then you're going to be able to have more people that try it because, oh, well, my best friend told me, or my mom told me. And so the power marketing it gets bigger and bigger, and the more that you continue to add to the kindling, the more the fire just gets higher and bigger and hotter.
It's almost like getting your raving fans
Oh, absolutely.
cooking for you
Mhm.
and telling other people about you, right?
Yeah, well,
Only in a more personal way.
yeah, and then you don't have to pay them.
Right.
'Cause they love
That's
you
right.
anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, that's great. And then, do you have a philosophy or an adage by which you operate both your life and your business that, just kind of
Absolutely.
guides you? It's a guiding principle.
Well, to me, I've always kind of lived by the philosophy that if you do what you are passionate about, then you never really work a day in your life. So everything I've ever done, and that's the reason I got into radio, that's the reason why I do what I do with promotion, that's the reason why I play music, I mean, all those things feed into my passions, and I feed that to my daughters personally, I feed that to my clients business-wise, and I feel like as long as that's going, no matter how stressful or how much work is on top of me, I'm at least doing what I love to do, and then I feel unstoppable.
So do what you love to do.
Absolutely.
That's what guides you. And then the superpower question.
Okay.
If you
You're talking to a 7-year-old in the size of an adult body,
See?
so bring it on.
Okay, we just want to know what your superpower, if you could select any superpower, what it would be and why.
I think mine would be to change people's minds, because I think there's a lot of judgment in the world. People are quick to judge based on appearance, or they're quick to judge based on maybe your past. And so to be able to say, hey, look at it from my perspective for a second, then it tends to tear down those walls, and we tend to build bridges, and it allows us to be closer, we work better together, we love each other better. And so I think that would be something, if I could change their minds and go, all right, this is what you think about this now, and it just kind of lifts that veil, and people go, all right, I do love you, I can work with you.
It is interesting, we all look through our own screen.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're so close to the painting that
Right.
we can't stand back and see really what is out there and go, wow, look at the whole thing.
That'd be good, because I think you also miss one misses a lot of opportunities.
Yeah,
Because of that.
That's true. So, how do people get hold of you to do business with you?
It's really easy. Everybody has a computer. Go to your website right now, and flashingedge.com, flashingedge.com, just like it sounds, and you can look us up. You can find out how to hire us to do different services, branding, marketing, if you need a website. We also have PR reps that can actually be the face of your product or your service. So if you're like, out and about, like, this week in the Home and Garden Show, we have some of our PR reps that are going to be out helping represent clients in the community. So if you need that, you can check that out and book it online.
Okay, so what if I'm a person that doesn't know anything about a computer and anything about marketing?
Just
social-
pick up a phone.
There
You go.
So what's the phone number?
That's easy. 415-8525. 415-8525.
That's 260, right?
Absolutely.
The area code.
Yeah.
So we would like to thank Ace for coming and joining us today, and we would like to thank Best Western for hosting us here, located on southwest side of Fort Wayne, and we would like to thank the audience for joining us today. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.